Hello YouTube, my name is George and this is my channel Boardroom to Bricks. Now let me explain to you what this channel is about. So a certain Mr. Alex Hormozy worked in management consulting for about 3 years after business school, and then he dropped out to start his own chain of gyms and become a serial entrepreneur, and he's now a successful business coach. And one thing he does that's really allowed his business coaching and his company acquisition.com to really grow is the fact that he uses those 3 years he spent in management consulting and what those years taught him in terms of how to simplify complex problems into simple, digestible frameworks, which is the core of what management and strategy consulting is about. And he applies that skill to understanding how to run a business, sales and marketing, and he pushes that out for free across all his channels so that normal people or aspiring business owners can learn how to run businesses, how to be successful, etc., using these simple, digestible frameworks that actually get to the heart of what actually drives success. Because one issue with trying to learn from successful people is a lot of them are just machines and they don't actually understand the things that made them successful. Like if you listen to Musk or Bezos or Zuckerberg, they're just geniuses and they've done everything right. But when they talk about it, they might say these kind of wishy-washy things, you just gotta lock in or you just gotta do this. And what Alex Hormozy does really well is he is better at explaining what makes them successful than they are, because he breaks down the things that drove their success into these simple, digestible frameworks. Now, who am I? Now, I'm no Alex Hormozy. I've not yet founded multiple businesses or anything like that. But one thing I do have in common with him is I took exactly the same leap as him. So I worked in a well-paid management consulting job for 3 years after, obtaining 2 degrees, going to business school. I was also very, very passionate about strategy, about this kind of thinking that you do as a strategy consultant in terms of frameworks, distilling ideas into simple, mutually exclusive frameworks to help understand complex ideas. And instead of taking a leap into fitness, I took a leap into the world of property. So what I want to do with this channel, which you'll have guessed, boardroom consulting to bricks, to property, is I want to do the exact same thing that Alex Hormozy does in terms of using his consulting skills to simplify complex concepts in the world of kind of running a successful US focused business into the exact same thing, but simplifying concepts in the specific context of UK property investing strategies and property entrepreneurship strategies in the UK. So that's what's going to be the core value prop of the channel, because property investing, there's a lot of complex elements to it. There's a lot of different strategies, etc. HMO, lease option, BRR, rent to rent, etc. Do take a bit of training to understand. So I'm going to strive on this channel to find ways to distill all these strategies, the intersections between them, and key drivers of success in property into simple frameworks that are easy for you guys to understand. It's not going to be the only thing I do on this channel. I'm going to post stuff just more generally about educational content in relation to property strategies. So it's not like every video is going to be a framework. I will be posting about my experience as a property entrepreneur, what the business I work in does, strategies that that we've come across to succeed, things we're seeing in the industry, etc. But the thing I want to really push out that's going to be distinctive is using frameworks, thinking frameworks, such that someone with not that much property experience can really easily understand what's out there and how to win. All right, looking forward to it.